Hi, I'm Mike Hamilton.
I'm Jeff Lovett.
Welcome to the Jeff and Hammy Show. Today we're going to go over another common thing on the lot. Today we're going to go over doing a trade appraisal, and not to rip off a customer, but how we're going to show the customer what their trade is truly worth. So Jeff's going to talk about that. We'll be right back.
See you there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a little role play on how to do a good trade appraisal. Got my clipboard here. If you don't have a clipboard, it's a good idea to get one. I got my checklist here, and I'm going to go over a lot of, again, just I'm being very careful to go over the car, but I'm going to let the customer know what I'm going over too, because everything has a cost. And the idea here to do a good trade appraisal is we want to devalue the car a bit so the customer knows why we're getting the lower number than they think in their mind. So I'll see you guys out on the lot.
Yeah, Jeff, listen to this. She's my baby, man. She's rare, man. This is I've kept her up, man. This is a Dodge Magnum, man. Like I've had her since 2006. So I've taken care of her. Look at that. Isn't she a cream puff?
Okay, Mike, I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab my clipboard real quick. I'd love to just take a little walk around it, and let me ask you a couple questions if you don't mind.
Okay.
So let me just go grab that, and I'll be right back, and then follow me around the car, and we'll just take a look at it.
Okay.
Okay, Mike, I'm going to take a quick look at your car here. I want you to follow me around. I'm going to take some notes and just go off my clipboard here. Looks like you got some pretty good oxidation there.
Yeah, they're a little. I wonder why they weren't so bright anymore.
I know you told me excellent condition, so I'm just kind of looking. Why don't you come follow me here? Tire tread. A little worn. And when was the last time you replaced the tires here?
I think that was 2015.
It's like that bumper.
Yeah, I think I bumped that a little bit. It's popped it out. That's not a big deal, right?
I mean, a new bumper. I mean, was this thing in an accident at all?
Oh, I got hit back in 2009 hard in the back. The whole back end was smashed in. It cost $8,000 to get it fixed.
Okay. I don't think you told me that when we talked on the phone. Let me just kind of look in here. I'm going to turn it over. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see the miles. What's the miles on there, Mike?
172,920. It still runs like a champ.
Oh, wow. Okay. I think you told me it was about a little less than that.
Maybe I thought it was 130.
Non-smoker or smoker? It kind of smells a little musty in here.
Yeah, I have a cigarette here and there for while I'm driving to relax.
Yeah, little smelly. All right, once you follow me back here, I'm just gonna kind of look at this. Yeah, that back tire feels a little roasted.
So, yeah, I mean,
we'll probably need to put new tires on this guy. I'm just saying, a little gash there. Remember, get rear-ended too.
But these things are rare.
Yeah.
You can't even find these anymore. Look at all that space in there.
Well, to be honest with you, Mike, a car with 172,000 miles with an accident on it. I mean, those are all the things that we take into consideration.
But this is an XXT.
Totally. You got a little scratch there.
Oh, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Probably definitely need some new tires. Here, come along here. See here. Do you see a few stars on the windshield? So probably need a new windshield, but. Follow me over here, Mike. I want to take a look at the engine here. Looks like this here. That's the V6, right?
Yeah, this is pure Hammy, man. This is pure muscle, pure power. That's got to be worth a lot of money.
I bet it is, but it is 172,000 miles, Mike. But I think I got some information here. Why don't we go inside?
So it's worth the $10,000 I saw online for excellent condition?
Well, here's the thing, Mike. You got to think I got to put new tires on it, okay? It's got an accident on it. It's a smoker on it.
But it's fixed.
Well, I'm just telling you, all those things we're going to have to cost. And I don't even know if we're going to put this thing back on the lot, to tell you the truth. So why don't you come inside? Let me run the numbers. We'll do it. But again, at the end of the day, Mike, it's 172,000 mile Dodge. and it's pretty beat up. So why don't you come follow me? We'll see what we can do, okay?
Okay.
All right, buddy. Come on in, bud. Come on in. All right, Mike. All right, bud. I did what we call an instant cash offer. It's a program we use with Kelly Blue Book. Okay, and talked to my manager a little bit. So the number we're coming up for this thing is $3,500. All right. I'm not sure what number.
I saw $10,000. Excellent condition.
Yeah, that's. I think we're far from excellent condition, Mike. So here's where I got my number from. It's been in an accident. I know when we first talked, you said it wasn't an accident. Needs brand new tires. Okay, it's smoke. Okay, major damage. Again, when we try to resell that, we're gonna have to now talk to the person about where that damage came from. Okay, it's got 172,000 miles on it. So taking all those things into configuration, and to be honest with you, Mike, I'm not even sure we're going to put this back on the lot. So now it's got to go through our cost. Okay, we have to do the recon. It's got to go through our shop. We've got to look at the new tires. We got to put a new windshield on it. All those things. So again, man, it's just got a lot of miles, and it is what it is. So my number's 3,500. Okay, but let's talk about the vehicle that you want to buy now.
I'm sure I got $10,000 because when I went on the Kelly Blue Book you have on your website, I punched all the information in and it told me $10,000, and I'm sure it's $10,000. You need to check your paperwork.
All right, Mike. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you exactly where we got our value. Hold tight 1 second. Okay, Mike. So I understand what you're saying. I'm looking back at your inquiry online, and you actually booked it out with the Hammy. 500 horsepower Hemi. Okay, yours has a 3.6. You put yours at 130,000 miles. Okay, happens all the time, by the way. Yours has 172. So we're pretty much on a whole different car with a different engine on it. Okay, it needs new tires, bro. You didn't tell me that when we talked on the phone. Smoked in. It's a smoker. Okay, you didn't tell me that either. And again, this is normal, man. This is why I have to see the car when we're talking on the phone. That's why I have to see it. And we did a walk around. Has an accident on it. Remember that? You showed me that. That's probably, I know you said you spent $8,000 on an accident, but again, the next customer that wants to buy this, if it even passes our inspection, is going to ask about that. Okay, so between the tires, the accident, the smoker, it's a different engine. I mean, bro, that's why we're at 3,500 versus 10 right there, okay? Now, again, if you have the 500 horsepower Hemi, of course, we're in a whole different class of car. But
I didn't even know. I thought I had the Hemi. It's not a Hemi then, huh?
Well, it's a Hemi, but it's the V6, buddy. It's a 3.6 motor, okay? And it's got 172,000 miles on it. So I'm just going off of what your car is that we see it.
But I change the oil every time.
And I understand that. But at the end of the day, bro, it's got high mileage. It needs new tires. It's got an accident on it. All that. Okay. So I think that's pretty good. And again, bro, we might not even keep this vehicle. So it's still got to go through our shop. So that's going to be our number. I don't want to try to focus too much on that. I know we're making a great deal on the other vehicle, but that's going to be the number.
Well, it's okay. Well, just help me. Help me out a little bit on that Challenger Hellcat that I want to get back there. So you got
Sure.
I know like these Hellcats are fast, but hey, look, I'm here to buy today.
Yeah. And
so can you help me out a little bit?
And maybe we can, Mike. I tell you this. All of our cars have hundreds of dollars, not thousands, okay? I'm stretching on your trade for what it is, and maybe we can get you a little bit better interest rate. Maybe we can work on that a little bit. So let's put it on paper, okay? I wanted to tell you what your trade's worth, and then, let's see where the numbers are at, all right, buddy?
Okay, that sounds great. So today's lesson was a lesson on how to appraise a trade, and what we're doing here, that's your money. So your money in making yourself a commission is not to rip a customer off, but to get a trade value that is accurate for the reconditioning. And also, customers all the time want to book their vehicle in excellent condition. Almost every vehicle comes in as fair condition, not even good condition. So 3% of all vehicles come in as excellent condition. So when we have a vehicle that's 15 years old, there's no way it's going to be in excellent condition. And now Jeff bringing out these key points, looking at the accident history, looking at the tires that are 6 years old and have bald tires in the back, that you can see that the clip in the front bumper was out and there's scuffs, and that the headlights are fogged in, and that I was puffing a few cigarettes in it. Now it's got cigarette smells that the dealership's got to get out of the vehicle. And then I think I have a 500 horsepower Hammy when I have the 3.6 liter. That happens all the time. Customers think they book their vehicles with the wrong engines, the wrong packages. It happens every day, all day long. So anyways, I'm going to turn the rest over to Jeff, and Jeff's going to finish up with us.
Yeah, totally. So I think the biggest thing, Mike, that we talk about is that you really want to make sure that the customer goes around the car with you. A lot of times we see customers that, I've seen people do deals where they just say, oh, let me just go get the value for you. And they look at the car. You got to take your customer out to their own car, show them, point out to them all the defects. Because like he said, oh, I thought my tires were fine. Well, they weren't. Oh, I don't remember that scratch there. But you pointed it out. So every time you do that, you're showing them why their car is not in excellent condition. So that's why when we sit down, hey, remember I showed you your tires? Hey, remember I showed you that scratch? Oh, hey, remember you said you had an accident on it? Hey, remember you said you smoked in it? All of that is the reason that we're not giving them excellent condition. Most of the time we don't even give good condition. You give most people fair condition because that's really what their car is, and they don't know that until you point it out. So again, we wanted to make this video just to show people this is how you do a walk around. You got to take the person around their own car and show them why their car is not worth what they think in their mind it's worth. So.
And again, like if you could get the vehicle for $1,000 less than the actual cash value, then that becomes a commission, whatever your commission is, 20%, 25 or 30%.
Yeah.
And then also just if you get the opportunity to sell this vehicle when it becomes for sale on the lot, that there's money in it, that it's not a vehicle that's already a mini before it even makes the front line. So that's what we want to look at. Well, anyways, thank you for watching the Jeff and Hammy Show, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys.